If you stop to help the wrong stranded stranger, you might not drive away. Because in 2022, on a quiet forest road in Alabama, a simple act of kindness turned into an ambush, and someone died. There's this idea we're taught from childhood. If someone needs help, you help. And most of the time, that's true. But criminals know that too. For years, fake emergencies had been used as traps. Broken cars, injured bodies, desperate pleas, all designed to get a good person to pull over, step out, and lower their guard for just a few seconds. And deep inside Talladega National Forest, that's exactly what happened. Two college students, Adam Simji, 22, and his girlfriend Michaela Paulus, 20, were on a road trip through Alabama, enjoying the last stretch of freedom before the new semester. It was daytime, it was quiet, it felt safe. And then, they saw her. A woman stood on the side of the road, frantically waving them down. She looked stressed, panicked, like she'd been stranded for a while. She told them her car wouldn't start. Now, a lot of people would have kept driving, but Adam and Michaela didn't. They pulled over. And this matters because they weren't careless. They were prepared. Michaela was the daughter of a mechanic. She knew cars. Adam had recently bought a heavy-duty battery pack, specifically for jump starts. So they did what good people do. They tried to help. For nearly an hour, they worked on the car. Jump attempts, checking under the hood, calling Michaela's father for advice, even looking things up online. Nothing worked. And slowly, the atmosphere changed. The woman grew quiet. And that's when kindness turned into a nightmare. Without warning, the woman pulled out a handgun. No apology, no explanation, just cold control. She aimed the gun at Adam and Michaela and forced them off the road, deeper into the woods. And once you're walking into the forest, away from the road, away from witnesses, away from help, your body understands what your brain is afraid to admit. This isn't just a robbery. This is how people disappear. She ordered them to drop their phones, hand over credit cards, give up their pins. Leaves crunched under their feet as they walked deeper into the trees. But there was one thing she didn't know. Adam was armed. Earlier that day, he told Michaela he carried a concealed pistol because remote roads are where people get trapped. He wasn't paranoid. He was right. As they were being marched through the woods, Michaela later said she was just waiting for Adam to make a move. And then, it happened. The woman looked away for just a second. Adam drew his gun and ordered her to drop hers. For a brief moment, the power shifted. And then, the woman fought back. Her gun jammed once, but then she got it working. Gunfire exploded through the forest. Adam and the attacker fired at close range. The calm woods shattered into chaos. The woman was hit multiple times, but one bullet struck Adam in the back. He collapsed. Michaela ran to him immediately. Adam was bleeding heavily. There was almost no cell service. Calls kept dropping, but she fought through it and managed to reach 911. And she did everything she could to keep him alive. She tore off her shirt to make a tourniquet. She performed CPR right there on the forest floor. No ambulance, no hospital, just her hands and the man she loved bleeding beneath them. Adam never regained consciousness. For nearly half an hour, Michaela stayed there alone in the woods. Adam lay unresponsive, and just a few yards away, the attacker was still alive, wounded, groaning, bugging. She told Michaela she had a child. She said it wasn't supposed to be like this. She begged not to go to jail. And Michaela, still trying to save Adam, snapped back through tears and rage. "We would have given you food. We would have given you money." Because that's the most horrifying part. They didn't have to do this. They chose to. And then Michaela noticed something else. Another figure in the woods, watching. A second person who ran the moment the shooting started. This wasn't a lone act. This was planned. When police searched the area, they found a hidden campsite in the forest, tents camouflaged among the trees. That's where they found the second woman, Crystal Diane Pinkins. But then came one of the most disturbing moments of the entire case. A 5-year-old boy ran out of the woods holding a loaded shotgun. Pinkins' son, living in the forest, surrounded by guns. Deputies screamed for him to put it down. And somehow, mercifully, the child gently placed the shotgun on the ground. No one was hurt, but the image alone was haunting. First responders rushed back to the shooting scene. Michaela was still performing CPR, but Adam Simji was pronounced dead at the scene. The woman who ambushed them survived. Investigators later revealed the truth. The two women had been living off the grid, running out of food, and planned to rob someone, using a fake breakdown as bait. The shooter, Yasmin Marie Hyder, later pleaded guilty to murder, kidnapping, and robbery. She was sentenced to decades in prison. Pinkins went to trial and received a life sentence. But none of that brings Adam back. Michaela returned home carrying trauma no sentence can erase. She later wrote that Adam died protecting her. Exactly the kind of person he was. And that's why this story sticks. Because it isn't about bad decisions. It's about good people being targeted for being good. So if you ever see a stranded car or a desperate plea in a remote area, remember this story. You can help without getting out. You can call for help without approaching. And you can trust your instincts, even when your heart tells you to stop. Adam did everything right. And kindness still cost him his life.